It's about 5 minutes until the start of the service, so we have a few comments and announcements. Please briefly greet those around you, find a seat so we can create a worshipful atmosphere, and please consider leaving spaces open along the aisles for late arrivers and for those with walkers. If you don't have one already, get an order of service from a greeter and then look at the announcements on the reverse side. I also have a couple of additional announcements to make. Please remember to put your phones in worship mode. Another announcement is that your contribution statement for the year 2024 is ready for you in the foyer. Please stop by the table and find yours. With these statements, the Stewardship Committee says thank you for your contributions and reminds you of any remaining pledge to be paid. Another announcement we have is a very sad announcement. UU member Jamie Gibbard, many of you knew her, she was a good friend of Mary Whittemore. She passed away yesterday in the hospital after a series of illnesses. A celebration of life is being planned. It's very sad. And the announcements on the back of the service, I'll just briefly go over. The pickup choirs this summer, today is a pickup choir day, so if you would like to join the choir, there's a few seats left. It's really fun. Yeah, welcome. Very good. Melinda, yes, thank you. Thank you for joining. Anyone who wants to come up and sing, it's fun, a lot of fun. And next week, next Sunday, if you're not on the campout, you could join us as a pickup choir then too. The campout is next week. The 44th annual church campout in the Gila is going to be July 26th through the 28th. That's next weekend, or this coming weekend. You can get a brochure and map and directions to the campsite. See Jim Bassler for information and contact him. Also, Cat's Meow will be receiving the Change for Change offering this quarter.
Good morning, and welcome. So good to see you today. We're going to start right away with some singing. I'm Catherine Massey, Director of Music, and we'll talk about this some more. So feel free to sing, listen, breathe, participate. I'm going to teach you a song by Melody DeMore called Lead with Love, and we'll have the words up there, but I'm going to teach it to you by singing it to you. I'll sing you the chorus, you sing it with me. We'll sing that a couple of times. And then the verses, I'll sing you a line, you sing it back to me, okay? So, you gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Okay, so let's rise in body or spirit and sing that chorus one more time, and then we'll sing the verses. You got it. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. You're not alone. You're not alone. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put path is there. The path is there. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. I know you're scared.
I know you're scared.
And I'm scared too.
And I'm scared too.
But here I am.
But here I am.
Right next to you.
Right next to you.
You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Well, you might as well rise again because we're going to sing another song. That was my request for this service. That song has gotten many people through some hard times. And the next one is Tammy's favorite. And one of the reasons why we're use this song in our hymnal, number 170. If you have hymnals, you can use them, but all words will be up there. We are a gentle, angry people. Only a few verses, so follow the ones up there. And I'm not going to make you say LGBTQ plus. Just say gay and straight. That's going to be okay for today.
Close enough. Buenos días, Iglesia. Y bienvenidos a todos. Welcome, everyone, to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Las Cruces. We welcome you whether you are here in our sanctuary, especially the children, or are joining us via YouTube. I'm Cathy Cox, your service associate. Our minister, Reverend Rod Thompson, is not in the pulpit today, but instead we have Catherine Massey, our choir director, our music director. She will be our service leader today. This will be a hymn sing service, and we will be joined in music by today's pickup choir, which looks nice and full. Nice and full today. And we have Mark Zakontarak helping out on guitar. Our Director of Religious Education, Kelly Ingram, will be joining us through a video. We'll see her on a video. Assisting us are Elwin Dunn on camera, and we have Claire Neal Wallace on audio, and Mike Yatsko will be connecting us to our YouTube attendees. Diane Lee and Jillian Lang have prepared this beautiful chalice table for us, as they do every week. Our greeters today are Jack Welch, Lisa Peterson, and Lynn Pearson. We want attendees, new and old, to feel noticed and to be aware that this is an open and welcoming community. So our greeters are focusing on that. It takes some courage for people to come to the service for the first time, so step up and let them know you care, and welcome the visitors. Hospitality is being presented today by the Finance Committee. They have coffee, light food, and conversation to be enjoyed by all, inside or outside the RE building, just down the breezeway after the service. Please join us. We are all delighted to be with you today. If you're visiting us today, we'd like to meet you. And the microphone. If you're willing, would you please raise your hand or rise in body or spirit to introduce yourself, if you are a visitor, by telling us your name and where you're from. And please wait until I bring the microphone to you. We have some visitors. Excellent.
I'm Blue. This is Colton, Dylan, and Layla. And we are here for the first time from Radium Springs. And Layla's joining us from Vietnam, from Ho Chi Minh City.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Do we have any other visitors? All right. Thank you and welcome. We are so glad that you've joined us this morning. Please fill out a welcome card to provide your email to us so we can invite you to our many other services and activities. Even if you didn't introduce yourself, you could fill out a welcome card to receive the invitations. I have one here if you haven't gotten one already. Unitarian Universalism has no creed or dogma. We are a covenant-based church, meaning that we agree to live in relationship with each other according to the Unitarian Universalist principles and our congregation's covenant of right relations. We embrace diversity in all its forms. Everyone is welcome. You can learn more about our church at our website, uuchurchlc.org.
Good morning. Again. Today is a day of voices in community. All of the music today was requested by the congregation or carried in my memory from beloved congregational members who are not with us today. We celebrate the songs and the people for whom they have meaning, and I will call out their names as we go along. In this spirit, I invite you to sing, breathe, and listen together. This is one thing that Unitarian Universalists do that isn't just up in our heads, which we tend to be. This is a way for us to access our heart. And so may these songs give you strength and peace.
Excuse me. Sorry. Today's chalice lighting reading was written by Marnie Singer. The chalice is the container, the space where the musicians and the listeners gather. The oil is the fuel, the hours of practice and the life experiences of everyone in the room. The wick is the instruments and the vocal cords through which the music will flow. And the flame is the music which is created as if by magic when the instruments are lifted, the breath is inhaled, and the downbeat is nodded. May this flame ignite the music within us all. Would you please rise and join us in the saying of the Church's affirmation of covenant, followed by the singing of the doxologies in English and Spanish. The words are printed on the screen. Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is our sacrament, and service is our prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve others in community, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with creation. Thus do we covenant with one another. We have Time for All Ages, which is a video from our Director of Religious Education, Kelly Ingram.
Good morning, church! Happy Sunday. I hope you enjoyed this video from a very talented group of kids. Thanks.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make
May your mind be open to new learning. May your lips bring truth into the world. May your heart know love and your hands do the work of justice as you go your way in peace. May your mind be open to new learning. May your lips bring truth into the world. May your heart know love and your hands do the work of justice as you go your way in peace. That was lovely. We have 3 opening hymns this morning. We'll be starting off. Oh, okay. I'll let Catherine do it.
Okay, can you hear me? Excellent. Okay, our first opening hymn is Morning Has Broken, which is always requested. Irene Schultz, wave your hand this time, but also we remember Dolores Halt, who told me after every hymn sing, we used to sing this every Sunday. For most of these hymns, we'll sing 2 verses, okay? So just be prepared for that. And you can be seated for this. Jan Thompson, raise your hand. Number 1026, If Every Woman in the World. And today we're missing our dear choir member, Judy Licht. She's at home, maybe she's watching. But number 108, My Life Flows On in Endless Song. And she always says, just remember, keep on singing.
Let's go.
I just want to comment on that hymn there. So if you actually have the hymnals, or if you look at them, you will see at the very bottom, it will tell you who wrote the words and who wrote the tune, or where it came from. And if there's a little chalice symbol, that means that it was by a Unitarian Universalist. And this one actually doesn't say that, but that last verse, which kind of took a turn, didn't it? You want to guess when that was written?
1952.
During the McCarthy era. All right, so many of our hymns are apropos at any time, unfortunately.
One of the ways that we connect with each other is by sharing our joys and sorrows and milestones. It's not a time for announcements, but to speak from what's in your heart. Does anyone have any joys or sorrows to share with us? Dave Steele.
Good morning, I'm Dave Steele, and I have two joys I'd like to share with the congregation this morning. The first one is that from our animal advocates group, and that consists mainly of Jean Gilbert, Eileen Steele, and myself, and all of you, because you're all such great supporters, we crossed the $21,000 mark in our Cans for Critter project over the lifetime of the project. And you all are the major sources of our aluminum cans that we turn in for reclamation. And Good Sam is also another major contributor. And we have members of this church to thank for that connection. I was hoping that Lisa Sanchez would be here today so I could give her a shout out. But each and every penny of the money that we raise through that reclamation goes to assisting local shelters or individuals in our community, including members of this congregation, who may have a need for assistance in helping to meet especially the healthcare and veterinary needs of their companion animals. So thank you all very much. Now my second joy. Many of you may remember that last fall, in September and then in October, we lost two of our beloved dogs, Harmony at the age of 17, and Cassidy just 8 days later at the age of 16. But nature abhors a vacuum. We already had 3 that left, but we got a call last night from Carla Baker of Cherish K9, and she told us that a dog came into their possession, an 11-year-old miniature schnauzer who, through no fault of her own, was in need of an immediate home, and she asked us if we would consider taking her. So Carla brought her over. She met us, she met our dogs, she spent a little bit of time with us, explored our yard, and I guess we passed the sniff test. Because right after church today, we are going to be meeting Carla at our house, and little Sophie will be the 4th member of our happy pack. And we just feel really overjoyed by this because we have the privilege now of getting to know the 15th dog that we've had in the course of our 55-year marriage. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave and Eileen. And Kanan?
We are very happy to be expecting another little baby beginning of February or at the end of January.
Congratulations, that's wonderful news. Do we have any others?
Thank you very much. My name is Reverend Dr. Juan Robles, and I have a lot of joy in my heart because this week is my birthday week. And for the last 50 years, I have not visited a doctor because my doctorate degree is in preventive medicine and holistic health. So tonight, I'm celebrating what is called a shamanic energy ceremony in my home. Those of you who are interested, who have never seen a shamanic energy fire ceremony, you're invited to come. I will give you my address, my phone number, you call me, because I cannot put my address on my business card. So you can call me and I will tell you where to go. I appreciate it. They retired me from the University of California. And people ask me, oh, what do you do? I say, I'm retired. And I say, do you know what retire means? Well, that you are out of job. I say, no, that they are putting new tires on you. You're retired. And the second thing is that when you're retired, you're tired twice because you got more work to do than you did when you were a professor. I am very happy to be here in this church, and I invite anyone to come to my home tonight to celebrate the energy fire ceremony. And this one is for the earth, to save Mother Earth. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Cindy.
Hello, my name is Cindy Curry, and I was here for the first time last week. And we had a wonderful triumph for my husband. He's in rehab, and we've been unable to get him to any of his doctor's visits because we couldn't get him out of the wheelchair to go down 2 steps. So a wonderful project called New Mexico Ramp Project came in yesterday at 8 o'clock, and by 9:30, they had built an incredible ramp for my husband. And so now he's able to, when he gets out of rehab, he will be able to get in that ramp and go down in his wheelchair and get in the car, and this will be a new life for he and me. So I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you so much.
I'm so glad for that. Tammy?
Well, I was cleaning out my drawers yesterday and I came across this t-shirt. I don't know how many of you remember this t-shirt from 24 years ago, but Catherine and I used to go to the camp out on a regular basis. We stopped doing that after I started working in the bike industry. But anyway, I found this t-shirt and I wanted to wear it today in honor of Judy Licht. She and I both designed it, and I miss her very much.
Two sorrows, the passing of two bright lights from our world. Bernice Johnson Regan, founder of Sweet Honey in the Rock. We will miss her. And Lucas Miller, one of my former students, he just graduated from high school. He and his girlfriend, who is in college, brilliantly talented. He was in choir, theater, on the drum line, killed in a car crash. A great light out of the world.
I just wanted to mention that I was pretty shocked and saddened to hear about Jamie Gibbard. It went totally unexpected.
Yes, that is another sorrow that we've lost our member, Jamie Gibbard. I will light this other candle for the joys and sorrows and milestones that have been expressed today and for those that remain in our hearts. The operation and outreach of our church needs your input and your contributions. This is the perfect time to think about what you can give back. In a moment, the greeters will pass the offering baskets around. But before they do that, I should remind you that we support organizations identified by the Social Justice Committee with our Change for Change program. The recipient for this quarter's donation is Cats Meow, which is a cats-only, no-kill sanctuary. Although they're set up to handle 38 cats, they presently have over 100 cats and kittens. All are available for adoption. Funds from Change for Change will be used to cover the high medical costs of keeping the animals spayed or neutered, chipped, and fully vaccinated. You can give to them by putting your change in the basket or by writing Change for Change on the note link of your check. Please give generously.
So Nada te turbe, which is a Taizé hymn sung meditatively, repetitively. Jillian Lang requested that. It's very calming. Soon the Day Will Arrive. Cathy Cox wanted that one. And she is our service associate today, so she gets whatever she wants. Actually, I filled every request that I got and some that I did not. So we're going to begin the sort of homily time with just several hymns. One, Wake Now My Senses, which I asked Reverend Rod, what hymn would you pick, even though you're not going to be here? And he picked that one because it reminds him of his Celtic roots. And then Minister Emerita Nancy Anderson, raise your hand, Nancy, requested number 129, Let Love Continue Long. I'm going to play this all the way through. It's short and tricky. Our next song was chosen by Elwin Nunn, our videographer, and it is a hymn that has UU words that are set to the tune of How Great Thou Art. And so we're going to sing all the verses on this one, and I think we should rise in body or spirit. And the other request was that this be on organ, so it will be on our electric keyboard. That was sung at Barbara Hall's memorial service. Elwyn's wife and one of our former presidents of our association here. Charlie Schultz requested In the Garden. He thinks that this is a beautiful love song. I do too. And the words will be up there. I hope the tune is familiar, but if not, you'll pick it up. And pick up choir, that's on your little handout. Nice. I think my grandmother sang that every day of her life. Carol Allen requested Now the Day is Over. And Carol, I had to guess, but I was pretty sure you wanted the traditional tune. This is in our hymnal, but most of the words are not traditional, and the tune is not the same. So I found it. We've got it. Now the Day is Over.
Play it through so we know
Yeah.
what we got.
I got it. Is that right? Okay, good. All right, Angela Keedy. Angela, are you here today? Oh, there she is. Okay, she requested during the last pickup choir a Sweet Honey in the Rock song. which I didn't have the music for. It was kind of hard to pull that together. But we do have number 1051, We Are, which is by Esai Barnwell of Sweet Honey. And so we'll sing just a slightly abbreviated version of this. Let's see. I'm thinking we should.
Abbreviated, please give directions.
We're only doing repeats at the very beginning and the very end.
All right.
Okay. Plus the words will be on the order of service. Whoops. Sorry, I'm attached to my hymnal. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna lead this from the pulpit. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. We are her grandmother's prayers, and we are our grandfather's dreamings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. We are mothers of courage and fathers of time. We are daughters of dust and the sons of great visions. We're sisters of mercy and brothers of love. We are lovers of life and the builders of ages. We're seekers of truth and keepers of faith. We are makers of peace and the wisdom of ages. We are our grandmother's prayers, and we are our grandfather's dreamings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. All right, and number 208, Every Time I Feel the Spirit. Reverend Nancy, she gets 2. Oh, rise and body or spirit. Yeah, for these last 2 here. Let's see. other Nancy Anderson requested the Fire of Commitment, number 1028.
Yes, get ready to run.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Hands all warmed up.
No, I need my other page. Okay. All right. I'll be flipping that page there. Maybe Lucy can help me. Yes. My hands are busy. No, I got it. Here it is. That's what you helped. All right. Thank you. I'm just going to stay here to read the closing words, which come from this hymnal, Singing the Journey, which was quite a resource. These are words from the foreword by Reverend Bill Sinkford, who is our former president of the Unitarian Universalist Association. He commissioned this hymnal together with my colleagues, the musicians in the Association of UU Music Ministries. And here's what he said. We want more people to sing in celebration, in shared community, in despair, and in praise, for through song we worship and move the Spirit. Singing in community has been central to worship in our tradition for thousands of years. some of the earliest recorded hymns we now know as the Psalms of the Hebrew Bible. Song allows us to name the holy, to give thanks, to acknowledge both joys and sorrows. We praise, lament, ask for support, and commit ourselves to making justice through song. Singing helps our very heady faith find its loving heart. Singing in community brings us together and lets us know that we can raise a clear and unified voice. And we know that a congregation that loves to sing is almost always a vital and strong religious community. Our music can bind our very individualistic communities together. We struggle to define our shared faith. For many of us, it is hard to say simply what Unitarian Universalism is. But the elements of worship that we share help tell us who we are as a religious people. Our songs let us know that we are one religious people despite the many spiritual paths we follow. A common thread binds these songs together. These hymns touch the heart as well as the head. They express a Unitarian Universalism that lives and ministers in this complicated world where freedom, peace, and justice are so hard to create and sustain.
Thank you all for joining us on this fun service today, the hymn sing. And thank you for visiting us, the visitors. And thank you for joining the pickup choir, those of you who joined the pickup choir. And now please join me in saying the words to extinguish the flame of the chalice. The words will be on the screen. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
Our final song is May Nothing Evil Cross This Door, Jack Welch's favorite. We're going to sing, there he is back there, verses 1 and 4. Mike, I don't know if that's what we have on there, but just the first and last. Thanks. Thank you for singing today, and thank you to Mike, who had a 277 slide PowerPoint today. Go in peace.